Well, hey everybody, I'm Lance Olsen, and I'm going to be reading from my novel Absolute Away, which is a finalist for the 2024 Big Other Reader's Choice Award. And before I begin, biggest thanks ever to John Madera and to Big Other for fighting the good fight among the ruins. The only thing that you need to know that may help along the way is that I think of reading and narrative and existence itself as anti-teleological activities. In the first passage, you'll hear Derrida, Jacques Derrida, the theorist, used as a kind of key metaphor for the whole. Theorists Catherine Malabou and Jacques Derrida decided to collaborate on a work called Counterpath, an evolving contemplation by the former, punctuated by postcards from the latter, mailed to her from cities across the globe as disparate as Istanbul, Athens, and Laguna Beach. The oddly convivial tone Derrida strikes suggests Malabou and he are on a kind of vacation, a word derived from the Proto-Indo-European root for to abandon, leave empty, leave ineffective. That he has taken on an extended holiday from, has vacated his customary mode of writing and thinking. The couple travels with each other in the sense that in the 14th century travel rhymed in meaning with travail, to toil, labor, suffer, give birth, all coming from the Latin word for an instrument of torture, tripalium. By not traveling with each other, even as they travel with each other. Malabou argues Derrida's larger project may not initially seem to resemble a travelogue, and yet it is rife with appeals to and mentions of location, cartography, geography, remoteness, estrangement. So much so that Derrida's oeuvre, which is to say Derrida's life, the daydream house that Jacques unbuilt, charts a kind of contra-odyssey through normative sense-making, normative modes of being in the world, that is continuously and acutely haunted by notions of distance, which ultimately means haunted by notions of mortality. In other words, by Derrida's defining compulsion, inexorable exile. All said and done, this man born in French colonial Algeria to Sephardic Jewish parents, minus, according to him, their Jewishness, under a name he later refused, Jackie, for the American child actor and comedian Jackie Coogan, who began his career in Charlie Chaplin's The Kid as the Tramp's foundling and sidekick, and renewed it much later as Uncle Fester, the hairless teratoid in the Addams Family, whose body could mysteriously generate enough electricity to spark a light bulb. Has never written about anything else, especially when he seems to have been writing about anything else. For Derrida, it's all travel, travail, playful and painful both, all the way down. In some cases, through space, in some, through time, in all, through mind, which is to say, with and through flesh, born a year after his brother's, Paul's, expired, before it had reached its 3rd month, leading Derrida to suspect Jackie, Jacques, served as a replacement for someone more substantial, yet ever hidden. A supplement to something stingingly present in its absence, some endless deferral of Derrida. Like all theory, his anti-teleological activity is less about itself then than about something else elsewhere, a persistent form of spectral autofiction. There is always something else to say. We always mean more than we mean to mean. Let us call this Derrida's chaos drawer, his drawer of hope and shame. And I'll finish with a short passage. This is, the novel's punctuated with impossible games. And these are, what follows is the rules for one of them, and this is called Children Picking Up Their Own Bones Game. Listen, all children are born it. There's no way around this fact. They are called picking up their own bones. The goal of the game is to pretend they are the little boys and girls of parents who died horribly, because this will invariably be the case. If not today, then tomorrow. If not next month, then the next. So, imagine how your mother perishes in childbirth, in flood, in a collapse of fragile arteries, a terrible automobile accident, after which she lives for 7 minutes in a gale of agony. Good. And now your father. Imagine how your father succumbs. Riptide, furnace, slow diabetic ruination, or quick slip of a chainsaw. Dreadful shredding of cancerous lungs, or erosion of the kidneys. Good. And now, yourself. Imagine how you will live with this information inside you. Go on, try. This is where the game turns formidable. This is where the challenge lies. Pretend to be happy. Pretend the universe is, after all, benevolent. Say everything happens for a reason. Say oranges. Say jasmine. Say beautiful music. Pretend that it is all right to misplace your memories for a short time every day, and then call those moments miracles.